Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the 5 most broken OP things on FIFA 23. All of these things, in my opinion, are things that EA need to nerf slightly or change. I have talked to EA's dev team and said things like this, that I think some of these need changing, so hopefully this will be implemented in patches. And everything in this video, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, I will have mentioned at some point in another video, but I've just brought them all together to put them into the same video. So hopefully this is going to help you. You can start implementing some of these into your game, be able to get a lot better with them, and you might understand now as well, if you played against people who've done some of these, why they're so good. And I'll talk a few of the things that you can do to work around it, to stop it when people are doing these. But of course, because they're so OP, that is very hard. I'm not going to hide away from that. But if you add these to your game, they will make you a much better player. If you like these type of videos, gameplay tips, tutorials, when I talk about the best meta players, give you my best custom tactics, that I've gone 20 and on road to glory, subscribe to the channel. Every single day I'm putting new content out for you guys, 2 videos a day, helping you guys get better at FIFA 23. Let's get into this. So the first thing we are going to talk about is the press, and specifically press after possession loss. Constant pressure has been OP for years on FIFA, ever since they added it. That ends well with the team press. But what works really well in this year's game is press after possession loss. I'm just going to play this clip and then we'll talk about it. So, I get the ball here. I lose the ball a few times like an idiot here. But watch what happens every single time I lose the ball. So I lose it, my team's straight away on them, win the ball back. I lose it here, straight on them. Lose it, Zidane straight on them. I've lost the ball there like an idiot 3 times in a row, and every single time I've won it back like that. Now, anyone who's watched my latest tactics videos will see that I've gone away from using press after possession loss, and I'm using press on heavy touch as my main tactic. Now, my advice would be, if you were playing at a lower level, and this isn't to be patronising, it's just I always want to give honest best advice. Division 4 and lower probably, I would definitely have press after possession loss on, because effectively people really struggle to deal with it. This isn't, for anyone who's not aware, this is in the defensive style of the custom tactics. Press after possession loss, basically for 7 seconds after you lose possession, will basically go all out press, like Guardiola's, Pep Guardiola's 7-second rule, and try and win the ball back. You can see in that clip how crazy it is. In the lower divisions, it's even more OP because people really struggle to deal with it. The thing is as well, dribbling is really not very good on this game. On old gen, it's not as big a deal because you can dribble out of the press a lot better, but on new gen, it's oppressive. At the higher levels, the better players who also have better teams and use one of the OP things that I'm going to tell you guys about in a bit, they can get out of it a lot better. So I've gone to press on heavy touch. That is working a lot better for me. I talked about it and showed it in my custom tactics video yesterday. Check that out if you haven't already. But press after possession loss, very strong. Doesn't really punish you too hard. Definitely doesn't do enough to the stamina. And it's only going to get worse when players get higher stamina as the year goes on. So like I say, we'll watch that clip one more time. This is busted. So many people who've been watching my videos this year have told me they've started using the press after possession loss and it instantly made them a much better player. So number 1, the press after possession loss, and obviously if you're losing a game, go all out constant pressure. It's really strong and very hard this year to get out of, especially on new gen. Are you looking to improve at FIFA? Then Underdog Gaming is the place to be. Underdog Gaming is run by me, Zelonius, and Jambu, another FIFA pro, who have been full-time content creators and pro players for the last 6 years, hitting Elite Division and Top 100 with ease every single year. We've got lots of different tiers catered to what you want, from all the way from entry-level access to a big community Discord full of people all looking to improve and get better at the game, weekly articles and videos with exclusive tips and guides and tutorials, follow backs on Twitter where you can DM us and get full access to us, coaching sessions, gameplay analysis. We'll be doing a spreadsheet which will be updated throughout the year with all the OP meta players. If you want to improve at FIFA and you're serious about taking your game to the next level, Underdog Gaming is the place to be. You can find the Patreon by going to patreon.com/underdoggaming or check the link that's in the description of this video. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Tip number 2 for OP broken things on FIFA 23 is corners. I have two specific techniques that work in combination together that I just think are crazy and they're near impossible to stop. But I'll tell you, in my opinion, the best way to stop them and tell you how to do them for people who don't know how to stop them to give you that little edge. I did a corner video in depth specifically about this, so if you really want to get like more info on it, make sure you check that video out. But this is just a shortened version of it. So you can score direct from corners on FIFA 23. It's crazy, but I'll show you how to do it. We'll watch the clip and I'll explain how it's done. There you go. Nice and easy. Now you can see here, there's the curl on the ball. It starts around there and you can move it anywhere around there. With a right footer, you want to put the ball the furthest to the right. You can see it says inside foot low. You can see here, I moved the curl until it says inside foot curled. You want it to be as close to inside foot low as possible while still being inside foot curl. You aim it about here. You can see I move it. And then there you do full power, which is very easy. You don't have to get any specific power really, just hit it full power. And if the keeper's off his line at all, it flies into the net. In case you're just thinking, oh, you've got Zidane, of course you can do that. You can do this with Ferland Mendy. And my team, I have Ferland Mendy. I've swapped him out now, to be fair, so I've got Salah. But I was scoring these on the other side with Ferland Mendy. You just move the ball there. It is that easy. Direct corners are stupid, but you're probably thinking, well, Zel, what do I do if the keeper stays on his line? We'll show you what to do for that too. The obvious thing to do to defend the direct corner is not bring your keeper off the line. That's the way to defend that. That is very simple. But if someone keeps the keeper on the line, bear in mind, these corners I'm taking are in elite division rivals. It's not against bad players or lower division players. It's in the highest division against pro players with the best players in the game. I just have a very simple technique. If they keep the keeper on the line, I will do this. I leave the curl exactly how it is. Again, I've scored this taking it with Zidane, taking it with Mendy. The corner taker really doesn't make much of a difference. I call a man short just to make them think I might take it short. I press L1 to switch to the man at the near post. It's normally going to be one of your best headers. I aim it slightly to the side of the penalty spot. So I'd be aiming it like there if I was taking it from the other side. I do about 3 bars of power. I'm trying to get it so you can see the power. You can see the power about there. We do about that much bars of power. I switch, move him about there, just in front of the keeper. And then from here, even if they bring the keeper out, they can't stop it. It is an easy header. I score these very consistently. The best way you can defend these is to, if you think they're going to do it, is keep the keeper on the line, switch to your tall defender and stand around here. Try stand in front and get a better run on the header. But it's not easy. Most people don't even know about this. Very easy. Combine the direct corner and that, you've got a dangerous weapon that is just OP and needs a nerf. Me, this might be the best FIFA we have had in a long time when it comes to tricks being balanced. There's lots of different tricks I use. I'd probably say I use anywhere from 7 to 10 tricks in a game. Things like ball rolls, roulette, elastico, reverse elastico, la croqueta, fake shots, the explosive running fake shot. But the most OP one that I have to recommend, that I think if there's any that's a bit broken and does need a nerf, is the ball roll heel to heel. There's a few reasons. It's quick. It's very easy to do. The fact it's usable with anyone with 4-star skills, which is most good attackers, is very nice. It can exit in 2 directions, so you can change it, which makes it very hard to read. But it also just sometimes glitches out defenders. To do the ball roll heel to heel, if you was running that way with an attacker, you do the right stick up, right stick down, whilst holding L1. So it's basically like a normal heel to heel, but holding L1. If you're running that way, right stick that way, holding L1. Running that way, right stick down, right stick up, holding L1. Very simple. Whichever direction you're running, hold L1, move the right stick that way, move it the opposite way. It's very simple and easy to do. And watch the goal I end up scoring from it here. Here, I don't even think this is good play by me, but it just works because it's glitching. And this is Gold Correa. This is a clip from earlier in FIFA I got. This is Gold Correa against Varane, one of the better centre-backs. We'll show that again. Watch what happens here, though. He just misses the ball completely. This happens with this trick more than any other trick in the game. If there's one trick that I can tell you guys you need to learn, it is definitely the ball roll heel to heel. It's probably, like I say, the best FIFA we've had when it comes to not having many OP tricks. I do think this one needs a slight nerf, or more so defenders need to be able to react to deal with it quicker. But on the wings, in and around the box, if you have a bit of space, you can bamboozle your opponents with this trick. It is OP. Get it in your arsenal. I've talked about this shot in quite a few videos now, so if you've not seen about it, then I don't know where you've been. You can't have been playing FIFA 23 if you've never seen someone do this before. It is the outside of the foot shot or the trivela. You hold L2 and just press circle or B if you're on Xbox. Very simple and easy to do. It does help having players with the outside the foot shot trait, but honestly, I've scored these with Virgil van Dijk. You can score these with anyone. The better players are just a bit more consistent with them, but they're that OP that you can score them with anyone if you get the angle. I'll show you here. Look here. This is not a position in real life you'd really ever want a player to shoot from, but watch what happens. Watch that back. Very simple and easy to do. If you green time them, they're even better. But honestly here, they're just so good. The perfect angles for them are like around here. Anywhere around here. You hold L2. You aim it to the far corner like that. You can aim it like that. And it just nestles in the top corner. One of the big issues with this is the keepers just don't react to it. A big tip when defending these. I don't really concede these much at all. I hold the right stick and move my keeper that way. No one's going to be able to shoot near post and catch you out, so you don't have to worry about that. But as soon as someone gets into like this area around here, I will always move my keeper up there. And like I say, I never really concede these. For me, they're not a big issue. And a lot of pros think they need to be got rid of. And then a lot of pros also think they're fine because they stop people parking the bus. And you can counter them by moving the keeper. But at a lower level, most people don't even move the keeper. Definitely don't react as soon as it gets into this area. I score dozens of these every week in league. They're crazy. Like I say, they definitely work better with the better players, but one of the reasons they're so OP is it falls to anyone in the right space. They can do it. You want to hit it with a left footer from here. A right footer will just go for a weird finesse, and a right footer from that side. They're OP. Add them to your game. They will get you a lot of easy goals. Fifth and final OP thing I'm going to show in this video is honestly probably the most broken thing in FIFA 23 in my opinion. It is chip through balls. There are a variety of different types of through balls on this game. Ground through balls, when you've got a lot of space to play them, are pretty good. But when there's a defender whatsoever near them, they tend to just get eaten up and not very good, and they can be a bit inconsistent. Chip through balls are definitely the most OP way of passing on this game, in my opinion. There's a new one that I've been working on more, and I just couldn't find a clip of me using it, even though I feel like I use it a lot. And it's R1, L1 chip through balls. They're basically like chip through balls, but a little bit lower. Using those first time is really OP. A lot of pro players really think that you need these nerfed, need them out of the game. First time chip through balls are really strong and way too accurate on this game, especially with the better players. In the Elite Division, so many people spam chip through balls, spam first time ones, and they are very, very hard to defend. Look at this goal I scored here. Doesn't really look like there's any danger at all here. It's just the trajectory on them. They're so glitchy because they come down so fast. They're very hard for defenders to get. And one of the things I found, I wish I could have had a clip of it because it seems to happen to me lots, but I've conceded loads of goals where people have played them. I've covered them perfectly, and it still seems that even when my defender goes to get him, he just kind of glitches out and they just tackle me and just run for a goal. They're just crazy. L1 chip through balls are better sometimes, especially when there's not as much room for error. But if you've got a lot more space to play it, the R1, L1 ones just come down a little bit faster and are easier to control and get running at pace again. You kind of learn when the best time to do them is. But just look at this pass here. This is Garrincha's weak foot. That is a crazy pass, undefendable. If you can start adding chip through balls to your game, they're amazing. A lot of people spam the press. When people are using the press, chip through balls, if you trigger a run with L1, they're so good at getting out of the press because they're running at you and then you just play it in behind. It's even better on old gen with the pace of it. But on new gen, if you're playing these passes to players like Haaland or Zeko or CR7 with lengthy, you are not capturing them once they're getting behind, especially because a lot of these attackers are really strong. Chip through balls are OP. Mix the L1 chip through ball and the L1R1. First time ones can be really good even with your back to them as well. They're very hard to defend. Very easy to get quick, nice goals with them. Add them to your game. They're crazy. Hopefully this video has helped you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. The support of the channel has been nothing short sensational lately. Please like, comment, let me know what you think of these videos. Subscribe for more tips. Hopefully this has helped you guys. Appreciate you all. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.